In central Italy, nestled between the Ardizio Hills and San Bartolo, where the river Foglia plunges into the Adriatic, lies the city of Pesaro. Originally an ancient Roman settlement, it is today the northernmost of the four provincial capitals of the Marche region, bordering on Emilia-Romagna. When visiting Pesaro, you immediately notice how close the sea is to the city center. At any time of year, but particularly in the summer, this unusual urban configuration seems to guests and residents alike an invitation to take part, on foot or by bicycle, in the traditional ritual of the stroll. In Pesaro, the mosaic of history rearranges itself spontaneously before your eyes, suggesting routes dictated by chance, not planned in advance. This leads to discoveries like the ancient Roman walls, the churches, the courtyards, and the museums, the noble palaces of the 18th century, the tree-lined avenues with glimpses of their magnificent private villas. A concert, an ice cream, some shopping. This is how the center of Pesaro comes across, naturally welcoming. Moving on to the surroundings of Pesaro, the traveler's eye and imagination are struck by a variety of picturesque locales and sites. One of the most fascinating excursions is the route that leads to the San Bartolo National Park. The park itself is a sandstone cliff, about 10 kilometers long, which is sheer down to the sea. It is the first hill system you meet going north on the Adriatic coast. This protected area, quite apart from its striking natural history, with Mediterranean flora and permanent and migratory wildlife, is a precious treasure trove of history, of fortified towns, of paths that make for fascinating walks and sporting activities in the open air. Among all these riches, two sites that stand out are Fiorenzuola and Castel di Mezzo, magical places with a view straight out to the horizon, to say nothing of the castle of the Malatestas at Candellara and especially the ancient walled town of Novilara. Here, in fact, on this natural terrace shelving away towards the sea, large numbers of archaeological artifacts have been found, going back to the Iron Age and later periods, including, first and foremost, the famous stele. It's not just its magnificent geographical position, or its enchanting hinterland, or the unhurried hospitality of its people. What has made a small city like Pesaro great is its culture. That culture includes music, and in Pesaro, music means Rossini, one of the greatest and best-loved musicians of the last 2 centuries. He is our Rossini. Here you'll find the house where he was born and the conservatory that bears his name, a magnificent 18th century palace built with a bequest which he left to the city. Here lies his foundation and probably his soul, the Rossini Opera Festival, that great carnival of music which, with the most beautiful voices, the most famous conductors, and the most knowledgeable and prestigious public gives an authentic reading every year of the composer's most celebrated operas. Pesaro, besides being a city of wonderful music, sends its image as a hard-working, cultivated, charming, and civilized city throughout the entire world.